When the Mollet family, the folks behind Plowboy Diesel in New Douglas, Illinois, got invited to the SEMA Show a couple years ago, it was a pretty big deal for the small engine shop. The reason for the SEMA invite? The shop's 1970 Dodge pickup with not just one, but two 5.9-liter compound turbo Cummins diesels under the hood. You heard that right. Twin Cummins engines in one engine bay. And we're going to give you all the details in this episode of Diesel of the Week.
This video is brought to you by AmSoil, the first in synthetics. Visit amsoil.com for more information.
Hey everyone, I'm Greg Jones for Engine Builder, and today we have you seeing double. No, you're not drunk. There's actually two 5.9-liter Cummins engines in this 1970 Dodge pickup. It's the creation of the Mallet family, 3 generations of Mollets to be exact, who help run Plowboy Diesel. Owner Jody Mollet said this build put his shop on the map.
After SEMA finally got a name for ourselves and got notoriety, I feel like our shop represents all of the small guys that build things in their shop and don't get any recognition for it. You know, like I said, we're out here in the middle of nowhere. We're just farmers. And there's lots of guys that work out of their garage and out of their farm shop and building cool stuff, and nobody even knows it. I feel like we represent the small guys.
Plowboy Diesel will do work on just about anything from tractors, cars, pickups, bulldozers, combines, and more. However, John Deere equipment, Dodge, and Mopar are among the more popular things the shop sees. You might be wondering how the idea came about to put 2 Cummins into one truck. Well, the way Jody explains it, the idea came one day when they were just joking around in the shop.
We were working on some equipment, getting ready for fall harvest, and we had a Dodge pickup truck out here with a diesel engine in it, and just happened to open the hood one day, and I said out loud, "It looks like you could fit 2 of those things in there." So we instantly went in and got the tape measure, and yeah, you can't quite fit 2 in it. But we had an old grain truck still out in the shed that we didn't use anymore, and went out and measured it, and we thought, yeah, it's doable.
The next day, Plowboy Diesel brought the 1970 Dodge into the shop and pulled it all apart, and sure enough, there was enough room for 2 5.9-liter Cummins engines. Since the 2 engines take up the entire engine compartment, the radiators were moved behind the cab in the bed of the truck. Plowboy Diesel actually made and pressure checked the frame rails in order to run coolant through to the back of the truck, which has the 2 radiators and fans tucked under the bed alongside the transmission cooler. The coolant passes through those and then routes back to the engines on the opposite frame rail. Radiator Supply House built the intercooler, the 2 radiators, and the transmission cooler. The fuel system has a Rhodes Racing 20-gallon fuel cell and 2 AirDog transfer pumps. Area Diesel Service supplied the 2 injection pumps, the injectors, and the quadruple Borg-Warner turbos. The custom-engineered gearbox is from Modern Machine, which is transmitting the power from both motors to a 47RE Trackmaster transmission from BD Diesel. Each engine has a fluid amper harmonic balancer, and monitoring all the functions of the 2 engines are 18 gauges from Speed Hut Custom Gauges.
The engines are mainly stock. We've got compound turbos on each engine. It's a 57 and a 66 turbos. We got 60-pound valve springs in them. We've got 1,200 horsepower still.
According to Jody, the truck build went together pretty smoothly and was meant to be a can we do it kind of a build. Now it's a conversation piece more than anything. The most common things people want to know after seeing the truck is how the extra engine weight is handled, how the transmission works, and of course, they want to see it run. Each engine runs the same direction and has a 5-gear gearbox. The 47RE transmission was specially built by BD Diesel, which Jody insists will hold up. With all the weight up front, under hard throttle, the truck will spin its tires and never hook up. But given the right amount of throttle, this truck is no slouch. The front has about 2,300 pounds over the straight axle, and it sits on 4 corner airbags and has no trouble supporting the load. Basically, everything on the drivetrain was beefed up for extra support. Overall, Jody says it drives better than they thought it would. And without further ado, here are the twin Cummins in the 1970 Dodge in action. Well, that does it for this episode of Diesel of the Week. A special thanks to our sponsor, AMSOIL. And remember, if you have an engine you'd like to see featured, please email me at gjones@babcocks.com. Until next time, thanks for watching.